Howdy, my name is Kendall Worley and I'm a trainer for Patriot Paws at our satellite program at Texas A&M University. A little bit about how Patriot Paws is made up is we have our headquarters in Rockwall, Texas, where they have a group of volunteer puppy raisers. We partner with the prison programs in Texas. We're currently in 2 women's units and 1 men's unit. And then we have a group of volunteer puppy raisers down at Texas A&M University. This is a group of college students that socializes these dogs for us and also trains them in their cues. They take their dogs on the bus with them, to classes with them, to restaurants with them, to the grocery store. Anywhere that the college student goes, the dog goes with them. We're very grateful for our volunteer program, as without them, we could not socialize these dogs to everything that their veteran might see. So without them, we could not do this. I was actually a volunteer puppy raiser when I was a college student at Texas A&M. I started my freshman year of college and I raised through my senior year. I got the opportunity to raise a variety of dogs. They all taught me something a little bit different. And then once I graduated from A&M, I got hired on as staff and I'm now one of the trainers for them. And I'm grateful for what I'm able to do. So today I have with me one of the dogs I'm currently training. Her name is Courtney. She's a 1 year and 8-month-old English cream golden retriever. She is currently going through training to be a service dog for veterans. Today we are going to talk to you about and demonstrate some of the cues that we teach our dogs to help the veterans. We teach them over 50 cues, from the basics of sitting down all the way to the more advanced cues such as getting a bottle out of their fridge, going and getting help for their veteran, and even doing the laundry. We hope you enjoyed this video. The 2 cues we're going to show you are more of our cutesy cues. Although they appear to not have as great of a purpose, they are very important for our veterans. So the cues we're going to show you are wave and say prayers. These cues help the veterans interact with the public more and engage with them more at times when they don't necessarily feel like interacting with the public. So if somebody comes up to pet their dog and they don't necessarily want to interact, or they don't want their dog to be pet, they can say, sorry, they're working, but they can wave to you. Courtney, wave? Yes. And the next cue that is very similar to that is the cue say prayers. We always like our dogs to pray for their future veteran. Courtney, say prayers. Good girl. Amen. Good job. The next cue we will demonstrate for you is the cue tug. This right here is our tug. It can be tied to a variety of things, such as the refrigerator, a laundry basket, or the door. And when we cue our dogs to tug, they will tug open that door or pull the laundry basket wherever it is needed. It can also be used to assist a veteran getting out of their chair. Tug. Yes. Good girl. Tug basket. Yes. Good. Let's go. Courtney. Tug. Yes. Good girl. Good job. Another very useful cue we like to teach our dogs is the cue uh-oh. This cue is used to have our dogs pick up any item their veteran may have dropped, from as small as a pen to as big as a wallet or a purse or anything their veteran may be carrying. The reason this cue is so useful is if our veterans have mobility issues, sometimes they're not able to bend over to pick up that item. So by having the dog there to pick it up for them, it brings it up to their level, allowing them to avoid bending over. We will now demonstrate the uh-oh cue for you. Uh-oh. Yes. Good girl. Another cue that is similar to the uh-oh cue is the cue get it. This cue is used to have our dogs go and retrieve any item the veteran may need, whether that be a phone, a shoe, or a specific item that they customize to the cue get it. The cue Courtney and I are going to demonstrate for you today is the cue get phone. This is very useful if our veterans have an emergency in the home and they cannot go and retrieve a phone to call for help. They will send their dog to go get phone. The dog will bring them the phone where they can then call for help. Get phone? girl. Yes. The next cue we will be demonstrating for you is the cue push. This is a very helpful cue used when the veterans need the handicap doors open for them. We can send our dogs ahead of us, tell them to push, they will push the handicap button, and then the veteran and the dog may go through the door. They can also use this cue to keep the home environment safe. If a veteran leaves a cabinet door open, the dog can go behind them and push all the cabinet doors shut, keeping it a safe environment for their veteran. Push!
Violation is by commission.
Corson will now demonstrate how to push close the cabinet door. Push! Yes. Good girl. The final cue we will be demonstrating for you is the cue Get Help. This is personally one of my favorite cues to teach and to see the dogs perform. The purpose of this cue is to have the dog go and get help for their veteran when their veteran has fallen down or physically cannot go get help for themselves. So what the dog will do is when their veteran cues them get help or the dog sees their veteran has fallen, they will then go and get help from the nearest person, put their paw on that person's foot, and bring that person back with them who can then help their veteran. So if a dog ever comes and puts their paw on your foot, follow them and go back with them. They may be coming to get help for their veteran. Get help! Yes, good girl! We hope you enjoyed this video and were able to get a glimpse of what these dogs are able to do to help save the life of a veteran. Thank you for watching Courtney demonstrate her cues. Pretty wait, bye. Yes, good girl.